Okay, so if you open up that file that I gave you, it will open up the simulation on your computer. You're just going to open that index file, and then you just run the simulation as it's added right there. And you should get something like this, and they're going to graph it on there. You're going to do it together on the computer, and they're going to graph it for you. Okay, they're going to graph it on number 23. And then it asks them to think about it. So you want them to actually think about 24, 25, 26, and 27 before you actually demonstrate it. So give them a chance to think about it. So for 24, it says, how would you simulate an increase in predator skill at capturing prey? All right, and so what variable would you change? So if their skill is better, then the prey are going to die more. So you're going to go to the the prey death rate, and you're going to increase that. If you increase the prey death rate, then they're going to die more frequently. That means that the predator is better. And so then you can try increasing that and rerunning the simulation, okay, and you can see what happens to that. In 25, it says, how would you simulate a decrease in prey reproductive ability? And so that's the growth rate. So if you reduce the prey's growth rate and then run it again, you see something like this. The prey is actually going extinct in this case because the model doesn't know that if you get down below 2 individuals, you can't reproduce. In 26, this is how would you simulate a decrease in predator numbers due to a relocation program? So then you're just going to look at the initial population of predators and make it smaller, make it only 5. And in this case, you should end up with the prey totally taking over, right? Notice the scale. The scale will change. So it looks like the graph's not changing much, but the scale is changing. And then 27 is the key. So 27 says that notice in our model that the predator growth rate is 10% of the prey death rate's value. And they need to think back to the isotopes and remember that at each trophic level, you're going to go down by 90%. Only 10% goes up in the trophic levels. So you're always going to have a predator population that is way lower than the prey population because you have to have more at that lower trophic level than up here. It's going to be about 10%. And that concludes that. All right, so we'll do the homework here in just a second.